Hi kids, welcome back to HartsLight Kids, where kids shine bright. Guess what time it is? It's story time, yay! And we are welcoming back a special guest, Jacqueline Gutierrez, who is reading her amazing book about what happened to my strawberry yogurt. And today we are going to learn about what happens after the stomach and where does the yogurt go and how does it get digested. But more importantly, we got to figure out how Andy's going to get out of that stomach and how he's going to get out of the intestines and what's going to happen.
Chapter 5. Andy enters the stomach. "Oh no, what's happening, Lisa?" Andy exclaimed. Sean and Lisa moved closer to the screen so they both could watch what was happening. Andy slid down Lisa's throat along with a glob of yogurt, passing a funny-looking flap and into her stomach. "Hey, that wasn't so scary," Andy said. "It was actually fun. Better than a water slide. Could I do that again?" Lisa answered, "Are you kidding? No way." I'm so mad at you right now." Sean joked. "Don't worry, Andy. There are more slides ahead." "On second thought, just get me out of here." "You're not going to believe this. You just went down Lisa's throat into her stomach," Sean said. Lisa was disgusted. "Yuck, just get out." "Oh, Andy, I need to sit down. My stomach doesn't feel so well." "I'm getting seasick," Andy said. "Everything is moving around." "There's a lot of liquid in here. I see some of the yogurt dissolving." "Wait," Andy gasped. "All the stickers on my shrink suit are dissolving too. If I don't get out of here soon, I will also end up dissolving." Lisa watched the screen in horror as the stickers vanished into the acid. "That's because of my stomach acid," she shouted. "It's supposed to digest proteins, but the acid is attacking your suit. I need to help you get out of there fast." Sean warned Andy, "Keep that suit on. It'll protect you from the acid. Stomach acid would burn your fingers if you touched it. It would dissolve you in an instant without that suit." Andy saw the last sticker get eaten away by the acid. "That's not what I wanted to hear. Just get me out of here." Lisa poured herself another cup of water and drank it. She drank another. Andy said, "Hey, stop throwing buckets of water on me." "Stop complaining. You should be happy. The water will help push you along faster so you can get out," Lisa replied. Andy said, "Ooh, I'm getting dizzy. Everything in here is spinning around." "Oh, I'm feeling a bit queasy," Lisa answered. "It must be my stomach muscles mixing my food with gastric juices. They're mixing you around too." Andy asked, "Do I have to spin around in here until your food is all digested?" "Not exactly," Sean replied. "The food can't get out of Lisa's stomach until the pieces are very, very tiny. The enzymes need about 2 hours to work to break down the proteins." "Not if I could help it," Lisa said. "I'll drink another glass of water to help flush Andy out sooner." She gulped down a fourth glass of water. She was quite full of water, sure that she had enough to help speed up Andy's trip through her digestive system. Andy exclaimed, "Oh, oh, oh, I'm getting dizzy. This whirlpool is going somewhere. Wait, where am I going next?" Chapter 6. Journey through Lisa's small intestine. Andy slid down through a doorway that opened at the bottom of Lisa's stomach and landed in a fleshy tube. "You're now in my small intestine," Lisa said. "Ew, that feels so weird." "Hey, I can see you on the screen." Sean added, "The small intestine really isn't that small, so I don't know why they call it a small intestine. It does look a bit narrow. When you grow up, it will be about 20 feet long, about as tall as a tree if it could be uncurled and stretched upward. Why does it need to be so long? Andy was calming down. It has a lot of work to do. It breaks down and absorbs many of the nutrients from the foods you eat, Sean answered. What are those? Andy said as he pointed to the finger-like projections on all sides. Lisa said, I know, those are tiny villi on the walls of my small intestine. They suck up the digested nutrients and send them into my bloodstream. My cells need those nutrients. See how small Andy is compared to the villi? And those are absorbing all the nutrients. See those globs of yogurt and how they're getting sucked into the villi? Because whatever wasn't digested in the stomach now will be digested in the small intestine. Lisa said, oh, I know. Those are tiny villi in the walls of my small intestine. They suck up the digested nutrients and send them into my bloodstream. My cells need those nutrients. Andy said, wow, really? Cool. Those villi look so silly. Silly. He reached out to feel them. Hey, my glove is stuck. Don't let your villi absorb me, Lisa. I'm not food. These are as strong as suction cups, and he yanked his hand away from the villi. I see another doorway opening. Can I come out now? Andy asked. Andy crawled across the sea of villi to the opening, trying not to get stuck again. I hope this is the way out. He slid down the tunnel.
Wow, what an adventure. Oh my goodness. Can you tell the moms and dads or the teachers and educators where they can get your book to share with their kiddos and with their students?
Sure. You could get What Happened to My Strawberry Yogurt on the Sprouting Seed Press website. That's sproutingseedpress.com. It's also available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. I have this coloring page also that I made for you guys.
So yeah, thank you, Jacqueline. What we'll do is we'll put that coloring page on HartsLight Kids, and you can go to HartsLightKids.com and click on the link for the coloring pages, and you can find that coloring page, download it, and see what you can put in your stomach for it to digest on your coloring page. Don't put too many Andys in it though, otherwise you might give it a tummy ache. I'm your host, Jonette Weiss, an international best-selling author of the Giggles in Your Heart series of books. On HartsLight Kids, thanks for joining us, where kids shine bright. You have an awesome and amazing day. Bye.